Disclaimer, this video is me just giving my opinion on this, meaning everything I say in this video is just subjective. If you disagree with me, that's fine, just be peaceful about it and be resourceful in the comments. Like I said, we're all entitled to our own opinion and you're feel free to discuss in the comments down below, but please be civil about it all. Thank you and enjoy the video. So earlier today, Netflix US and Canada came out with this little teaser teasing the Death Note live action film that's soon to come and is a Netflix exclusive. Now, this has been talked about for quite a while, and we've been known about this for a fair amount of time, and, you know, we each, as time went on, we found out who was playing which actor, what the characters are going to be like and stuff, and this movie caused a fair amount of controversy, but now, with the teaser coming out and everything, it's caused even more controversy on Twitter. In fact, I think, for a little bit, it was actually trending. Like, see, Death Note right here, the trailer for the Netflix remake of the Japanese series Death Note landed. So that's pretty cool. This thing's getting really popular, and it really is causing some controversy. A lot of stuff which I'm going to be addressing in this video, which is going to be like my breakdown / like first impressions or whatever. And first of all, I gotta say, before you all get into it, guys, keep in mind this is just a 1-minute preview, okay? I understand, you know, we may not have the best first impressions, especially with some of the castings and name changes and stuff. Just keep in mind, we've only seen like a minute of the film overall. And one thing I want to clear up, there was some confusion about this being a series, because it's Netflix. No, it's a live action film. And look, #1 on trending. That's wow. And you never know, sometimes teasers and trailers tend to surprise us and we actually end up really liking the film or TV show, so don't like try to judge instantly from here, but it's okay to build up some predictions from some first impressions, stuff like that. Just don't call it bad from only seeing like a minute of the film, alright? So pretty much, as film, let's look at it right here. As we see the notebooks falling down, and I'll have a link to it in the description below, because yeah, I'll have a link to the trailer in the description below so you can see it for yourself. And yeah, it's falling down. As we see, this could be taken as like a school, because as we know, Light discovered his notebook outside of school, so like outside of his school, so that could be interesting right there. And this is the actor for Light. Now, I'm not too sure about this actor for Light. Like, apparently, and the actor for Light, Nat Wolff, he has starred in some films like Paper Towns and stuff. He seems like an alright actor. I don't know if he'll suit Light though, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But from the looks of it, I'm not gonna get on people's appearances too much, because like I said, even though the appearances are pretty important considering the fact that they're from Japan and everything, they already do have a Japanese series about Death Note, even like a live action film about Death Note. So if you don't even want to watch this and you want a movie just purely made of Japanese actors, they do have a series, they have a live action drama of it on Crunchyroll, which you can watch all 11 episodes. And they have they have 4 Death Note live action films, which came out years ago, I believe. And the first 2 are actually not too bad, just don't watch the last 2, kind of mediocre. And yeah, so if you just want one with like Japanese actors, there already are some available for you, so yeah. I'm not going to get on it too much in this video, so there's that, yeah. So as we see, the Death Note itself, it looks fine. I'd say they don't know that part right now. Here's where it's quite interesting. I'll have to pause it. There we go. Fudge, I'll have to go back. There we go. Okay, so this is Ryuk. And one thing I'm really proud of is the casting of Ryuk, first of all. So if you don't know, the casting of Ryuk is Willem Dafoe. Now, if you don't know who Willem Dafoe is, if you've seen the Spider-Man if you've seen Spider-Man 1, Willem Dafoe plays Green Goblin. Now, when people were theorizing, like, you know, if there was a live-action Death Note film, whatever, one choice for Ryuk that always came to mind was Willem Dafoe. This man, I'm so happy they casted him. Willem Dafoe is a perfect American actor and actor to pretty much play Ryuk. Just the way he acts as Green Goblin. Listen, I know your memory on Spider-Man 1, just rewatch the Green Goblin scenes or the Norman Osborn scenes. That fits Ryuk so much. And Willem Dafoe is a fantastic actor, and the role of Ryuk, I think, is that one role in this whole thing that absolutely fits it perfect. Like, here, let me pull up Willem Dafoe laugh or something like that. Laugh. Shoot, let's go for Willem Dafoe laugh. So this is Willem Dafoe. As you could see, look at this, okay? Just keep that in mind. I know that face may give you some nightmares out there, but whatever. Ryuk. Now let's look at Ryuk right here. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. These two can it can work so well. it's perfect. They don't even have to put any makeup, if you ask me. But yeah, I have a lot of faith in him, and my hopes are high for him, because I'm hoping, depending on how everyone else is, I'm kind of mixed about it, because I'm not, like, I'll have to wait and see, but for him, I know he'll do fantastic. So there's that, and it looks like they have the appearance down, which is nice, and they have that little apple going, taken away and stuff. Netflix original film, there we go. Here we go, and everything like that, some trailers, blah, blah, blah. Based on the international phenomenon, blah, blah, blah. Death Note, yeah, they have the appearance of the note, fine. And, that's pretty much all we have for Light himself. And the writing on this is slightly different, because before it was just black with white, but I'm not going to gripe at something like small as that. So his discovery of the Death Note's pretty similar in the anime. We see some scenes, hang on. It's at least they're keeping the Kita part, because they did have a fair amount of name changes that I'm not a big fan of. Light Turner, Mia Sutton, no, Light Turner, Light is supposed to be Light Yagami is supposed to be Light Turner in this, which, I don't know. I guess they had to, like, make it more, like, normalized for, like, modern day and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of it, honestly. They could just set it in Japan, but then again, they have those live-action ones. Mia Sutton, Misa, come on. L, thank God they kept that. Watari, they kept that from the manga. He was much more portrayed in the manga. James Turner, which I was like, wait, who the heck is this? And then I was like, oh, it's Light Father's, Deputy Yagami, Light's father. And Willem Dafoe, of course, there are these other ones, which I'm not too sure about, because the ones I'm really concerned about, or not concerned, but more anticipating are Ryuk, L, Light, you know, the main people. And as far as Keith Stanfield goes, he seems to be dividing on a lot of certain aspects, but I will say this though, I saw an interview with him, he definitely does have that little weird aspect about him, which is present in L, and if he portrays that well on the big screen, it doesn't matter what he looks like or anything. If he could portray the character just fine, even if L has that Japanese, that European, that descendant, as long as he can portray the character well enough, that should be good enough for me. And same with Nat, well, this thing goes with all actors, but L specifically, considering the fact that L is my personal favorite character, and I hope he does well in the role. I'm not hoping he fails. I'm not hoping any of this fails. I want this to do well, but if it completely ignores the original source material and pull a Dragon Ball Evolution, then yeah, we don't want to go there. Justice of Kita, good thing they kept the Kita in there, because if not, we were seriously about to have issues. And this is apparently supposed to be Misa. Like I said, she doesn't seem to be in much, so I'm not going to judge too early as long as they have that little ADHD, the overexcited aspect of Misa, and she portrays the character right, it should be fine. They have this Light Run from Cops, this little thing right here. See, it's not much, but it's like a first impression to get us all excited, and it's interesting, I suppose. This can get us...
Shall we begin?
I love that little Green Goblin thing. I would have preferred a little higher, but fantastic, gotta say. Just great work, great. Willem Dafoe I'm most excited about. So that's pretty much it, you know. That was the little teaser. Of course, we're probably gonna get more to come, and I definitely do want to see this. The Death Note, it's gonna come out on August 25th, 2017. So later this year, I really do want to cover it, because, you know, I'm definitely gonna watch this purely for the Ryuk thing, because I don't know about the others. I'll give it a chance, but Ryuk Willem Dafoe's Ryuk, I'm gonna be excited about. And apparently Adam Wingard, he does have an experience. He's notable for his works in the horror genre. So even though Death Note is mostly a suspense, the suspense and horror genre, they can have certain elements that work well together. So hopefully this guy does well. I'm not that sure about these films, but I hope that he can at least do decent. Again, I'm not a big fan of these name changes, but we'll have to wait and see to see if this is actually decent, bad, mediocre, whatever. So yeah, that's just been the Death Note live action breakdown, first impressions, whatever you want to call this video. Again, it's okay to have discussion in the comments, because this, it should be a topic to be talked about, and I like the fact that, you know, it's #1 on trending Death Note, even though this may cause some controversy, but whatever. And yeah, I'm interested to see just for the Ryuk thing, but I'm not sure about the other ones. We'll have to wait and see though. But please be civil in the comments. That's all I really ask, because I don't want this, you know, to turn into this flame war of everyone just getting mad at each other for, like, different opinions and stuff. Just, it's okay to have discussions, but don't go, like, too crazy in the comment section. Just have a fun, laid-back discussion like that. Alright. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Ninja out. Peace, everybody.